All right, so today for our first week's lesson, we're going to do a shark. And you're going to need a pencil to do the first step. I'm going to use a marker just so you can see. Once we're done with pencil, you'll outline with marker. You're either going to have a gray oil pastel or a gray quick stick, and then a black crayon and a red crayon. All right, so the first step. We are going to have, I'm gonna have some circles at each table that you can trace if you want. If you don't want to trace, that's even better. You're gonna draw a big circle in the middle of your page. It doesn't need to be perfect. And since you guys are gonna be doing it with pencil first, if you do make a mistake, you can just erase it. So this should be a pretty big circle. It's bigger than two of my fists put together. Then we're gonna go up above the top of the circle, right? Because our paper is vertical, right? It's long and tall. It's not sideways, it's long and tall. And what we're gonna do is add our top fin. So it's gonna be a triangle. All right, then we're gonna do our side fins. Now, this is gonna be like a triangle, but it's gonna curve a little. So curve to a point, curve back. Do you see how that's a triangle, but it curves? Same thing on this side. Try and make them even. Curve in, curve back. So now we have our body, fins, and our top fin. All right, now we're gonna do two circles in the middle for our eyes. And do the first set of circles pretty big. Try and make them even. If you make one bigger than the other, that's okay. This one, I accidentally did one way bigger, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be perfect. All right, so then in between, inside of this, you're gonna do a smaller circle and then an even smaller circle. So 3 circles. And then I'm gonna color in. And you can use your black crayon or marker for this. The medium size circle. I'm gonna leave this white and that little tiny dot white. Now, if you want to add eyelashes, you can add eyelashes. All right, now we're gonna do 2 little dots for his nose holes. And then we're gonna add a mouth. The mouth is going to be like a banana shape or like a crescent moon shape. And I wanna do it pretty big. Then I'm gonna do some triangle teeth coming down. Sharks have a lot of teeth, so we're gonna do some on the bottom too. All right, now, oh, I forgot the gills. Sharks have little gills on the side so that they can breathe. Okay, so once you get this done in pencil, you're gonna trace it all in black marker. Then you're going to color in, like I'm gonna do black in between these teeth. But if you wanted to do red in between, you could. And once you get the eyes colored in and the inside of the mouth colored in, you're going to take whatever color you want for your shark and color in the fins and the body of the shark. Now, if you want to do a like cool, crazy color, then we're going to use the crayons at your table. So let's say you want to do a rainbow shark. Go right ahead. You get to pick what color your shark is. So you can use any color crayon you want for your shark. I'm going to use gray. Blue's another good choice, but because we're going to go back later and paint the water blue, I don't want a blue shark with blue water because that's a lot of blue. So I'm actually going to use gray. Now, you might have this at your table. They're both great choices. And you're just going to try and stay in the lines and color it in. Now this one's pretty thick. You can twist it like this, like a glue stick. And if you're having a hard time staying in the lines, try and kind of curve it and use the edge instead of using it totally flat. And you might have a little bit more control then. So I'm gonna grab my darkest blue. So I've got two blues. I'm gonna grab the darkest one. And I'm gonna go and add these little curved lines. All over. And if I wanted to throw in a fish in there, I could throw in a fish. Maybe I have a little, the fish, I'm just gonna do this, like an almond shape. And then a little, oh, you know what? Like a triangle. Triangle. I can grab my black crayon. Add a little eye. Add some gills. Add another fin. Maybe I add in a jellyfish or an octopus. You can color in whatever you want. And then we'll either have out watercolor, which everyone can just dip into the blue watercolor and paint over this, or our quick sticks in blue. All right, so I finished doing the rest of my water. And remember, you don't just have to add in one or two little creatures. You could fill your whole page with creatures. But the main thing is that we cover all of the white paper with paint so that the only whites showing is going to be the white in the teeth and the white in the eye. Have fun, you guys.